new at 5:30. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were out on the town last night at the Royal Variety performance in London.
It was another chance for us to get a sneak peek at Meghan's growing baby bump as they chatted with celebrities.
But have you ever thought about what actually goes into being Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex? CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo spoke with royal insider Tina Brown about her new life.
She's landed the role of a lifetime. The sort of superstardom Meghan Markle may have only dreamt of.
Oh my God! I'm the royal!
Former editor-in-chief of Vanity Fair magazine and author Tina Brown, who's covered the royals for decades, told me recently how Meghan's former career can help her adapt to her new, very public position within the family.
There's a lot of pressure, but she's an actress. So, I mean, she likes the spotlight, and she's an accomplished woman who has been a successful actor for some time. So she's not like a blushing violet. Meghan's been used to being in the public eye, and in that sense, I think it must be very helpful to Harry, because he's got a wife who doesn't mind, or in fact, indeed loves being in the spotlight.
The royal family as a whole carries out as many as 2,000 official engagements a year. But it can be exhausting. In fact, on Meghan and Harry's recent trip to Australia, Fiji, Tonga, and New Zealand, the newly pregnant royal had to skip some of her scheduled appearances because they were getting too tiring for her.
There's been some coverage about small faux pas in protocol.
Public scrutiny can be relentless, whether it's for Meghan leaving a tag on her dress and wearing open-toed shoes, which is said to be a royal no-no.
That is the burden, but I don't think that anybody within the family takes that sort of thing very seriously.
But it is profitable for those on the receiving end of the Markle effect. Australian designer Martin Grant saw his business boom beyond words after the Duchess wore his cotton trench coat twice and a striking striped maxi dress just a couple of days later during her trip. They were flooded with orders. And while she may not be able to do and say everything she once could, starting with something as simple as taking a selfie, insiders say Meghan has tremendous support from Harry as well as her in-laws.
The fact that she's biracial is, of course, tremendously exciting because it's a breakthrough moment for the royal family to have a biracial member of the family. But she's also, you know, got a lot of glamour and she's smart. And the question is really, who is she going to become?
Now that there's a baby on the way, speculation abounds on everything from when he or she will arrive to what school the child will likely attend. But one thing's for sure.
It is exciting, and I think it's hugely rejuvenating for the royal family. I think it's a great burst of energy that they need.
And Lisa joins us now, and you had your own encounter, or your own royal encounter in London
recently. It was unbelievable. So we're in London for a family wedding. My husband is in the street waiting for me to come out of a store. He sees this woman walking at him, coming down the sidewalk. He recognizes no one. He's like, oh my boy, this is Meghan Markle coming at me. She's coming, coming, coming. She passes him. I walk out. He says to me, Meghan Markle is standing behind me. I'm laughing my head off, thinking he's wrong. Right. And I start to follow her with my phone. I follow her, and I'm going to do a funny tweet as my husband thinks he spotted a star. Let's go to that tweet. So I show this tweet as we get closer, and this you can't really see here, but the next picture will show you. It's Meghan Markle walking her dog in front of Kensington Palace. There's a man in front of her and a man on a bike. The dog starts to do his business as I get closer, unfortunately. And as I walk by, the dog comes to me and gets on my scratches on my leg. And next thing I know, I put this tweet out here. I look at her, and in my mind, it's Meghan Markle. I say, cute dog. Put the story out. It goes beyond viral. Hundreds and hundreds of people asking me, tweeting me, some positive, some negative. My story is, for sure it was her. They say they don't think it was.
If anybody can recognize a celebrity,
I'm just saying.
it's you.
I'm just saying. It was crazy, though, the amount of coverage on it and the amount of people wanting requests. Crazy.
Lots of interest. Thank you, Lisa.
A lot of fun.
Thank you, Lisa.